And welcome to this wind down yoga class. So today I'm just going to take you through a really nice, relaxed, kind of juicy yoga session. We're going to look to release the breath to try and bring some calm back to the end of your week, and obviously for the rest of the weekend, just to feel more present than maybe you've been feeling during this week. We will start with some breath work, and then we'll move into the yoga and finish off with a very short shavasana to end the session. So just to start with, I want you to take a seat to the ground. If you need to take a bolster and place it under your bottom, please do. If you would prefer to have legs out in front, if you have any knee issues, please do that as well for me. Okay, so from here, we're going to just take a nice deep inhale, and we're going to do a releasing breath. So I just want to really fill up those lungs and then just release and relax so we can get set for the session. So take a deep inhale through the nose, opening up the chest and the shoulders down into the tummy, and then exhale, releasing those shoulders off. This time taking an inhale through the nose, exhaling out through the nose, and we're going to inhale for 5. We'll hold the inhale for 5 and then release for 5. So deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that 2 more times in your own time. Lifting and lengthening the spine, rolling the shoulders back. Broadening through the chest. And as we exhale, releasing and relaxing the elbows and the shoulders. Good. Roll the shoulders up and over. So we're just going to open up through the shoulders, inhaling and exhaling. And just really returning ourselves to that breath and this moment on the mat. We just let go of any worries or stresses we've had through the day, even right up to the session, and we're just letting that go. This is our time on the mat. One more time, rolling back, and now this time reach the arms up behind you and release, bringing the hands all the way down to the outside of the mat, and then inhale. So we're releasing, and you may feel a few clicks and clacks if you've been sat at a desk today or sat in the car. This will help to really open up the chest, lengthening the back, opening up the shoulders. One more time, inhaling, exhaling and release. Let's open up the side body, taking the right hand out to the side, reaching the left arm up and over. Keep those sit bones down. So for some of you, maybe a little bit more bendy, maybe coming down to the elbow, keeping the sit bones down. For those of you who find you're lifting that left hip, just hold it here. Inhaling. And now exhale, sweep the arm forward. Feel that stretch into the back, into the lats. And then reach this arm all the way over. Taking the arm out to the side, deep inhale into the ribs. Exhale, let's repeat that the other way. Exhaling, inhaling. Seeing if we go deeper as we exhale through. Inhale. Exhale, good. Sweep those arms all the way to the top of your mat for me, coming over into all fours. Spreading those fingertips nice and wide. Just come up into the fingertips for me. Just holding it here, finding a nice little stretch into the fingertips. And if you want to add to this, you can also take a nice little toe curl in here as well. So getting a little stretch into the toes. And then we're going to press out into the fingertips. If there's too much, just bring your hands all the way down. That's absolutely fine. Or if you want to take the curl out of the feet, then that's fine as well. But it's nice just to find that little toe stretch, opening up the feet. We don't really do that. Again, when we're sort of sitting and standing, we're not really opening up the feet. Inhaling, draw the body forward. Exhale, soften into the shoulders, release the bottom back. Inhale. Exhale. Now releasing the hands down into the mat, and let's find a little bit of movement here. And if you want to tap out those feet, by all means do. And we're just going to gently move forwards and back. Now you can take whatever feels good here. Maybe a few circles, maybe just forwards and backwards, maybe moving into the hips, into the elbows, a little bit more like a figure of 8. And finding that breath again. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, when we start working into the hips, we start to release any sort of trapped emotion. So if you starting to feel maybe a little bit teary, a little bit anxious, anything like that that starts to bubble up to the surface, let it go, let it happen. And then find that breath again. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Reverse your direction if you're going in circles. And then we'll just take one more time through and come into all fours. So from here, deep inhale, I want you to press away into the heels of the hands. So we create space in the shoulder. And then from here, sink the hips over to the right, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale. In your own time now. Really allowing the body to soften down. Back to center. Good. From here, let's take this left foot back. Just find a gentle movement through the ankle joint here. Maybe softening through, finding a little circular movement, or if it feels just enough here, then that's fine, just here. If you do ever have any issues with knees, you find the ground's a bit too tough on your knees, obviously place just a cushion underneath that other knee for me. Good. And then from here, let's just take this knee off the floor, so same leg, and we're just going to rotate. So we're going to draw this knee up, open the knee out, and release down. So take your time. We're not doing just standard circles. We're drawing the knee through and down so that we're really opening up the hip joint in a really gentle way. And then switch directions. So it does require using your obliques as well, using those abdominals as we come through. So we're opening, we're turning the foot up and bringing in and closing it down. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Draw the left knee into the chest, drawing that knee up, right up there. So working those abdominals a little bit. Exhale, press the foot out. Little nice length into the foot, pointing into the toes for me. Inhale, draw the knees in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Take the feet, heels, bum back to the heels. And then release the forehead to the floor. Take the hands behind you, just releasing the fingers. Give those fingers a nice little wiggle. Good. Deep inhale. Exhale, soften the elbows. So almost kind of melt right down into that mat for me. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Come back to all fours. Just giving those wrists a little break there. And we're going to take this right foot back. So gently moving forwards and back, opening up the ankles, the feet. Good. Inhale and exhale. And if you can, think about drawing up into the tummy. So we're still keeping things engaged, being mindful of working the whole body, not just the ankle. So pressing away into the hands, pulling up into the tummy. Good. And then draw that knee in and let's circle it back. So we're drawing the knee up and out and then close it in. Inhale, open and close. Inhale, open and close, and just go to where your hips want to go. You know, our hips are all different. Some of you may be a little bit lower in that sort of rotation through the hip joint. Some of you may be a little bit higher. And some of you might have really tight backs and That's not even happening, so maybe a little bit lower even still. So let's reverse your movement here for me now. 2, 1, and release. Draw that knee into the chest. Exhale, press it out. Inhale. Exhale. So scoop that belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Pointing the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Release. This time tucking the toes in again for me. We're going to roll back into the bottom. So coming all the way up onto the heels, maybe tucking those little pinky toes underneath for me. And then from here, reach those arms up to all the way to the sky. And I want you to find that length in your body. Find that strength, that posture, and really bringing that energy forward. So interlace the hands, pointing up through the index fingers, left thumb over right. Reach up really, really tall. And then we're going to imagine diving forward. So we're going to reach up, starting to curve through the back and over. And you feel a nice stretch coming to that upper back. And then open up the shoulders. So if you're really closed in by the ears, see if you can draw the shoulders back a little bit. And that will help to release down through the traps, through the upper back, and the shoulders, of course. Releasing the head down. And then inhale, reach up to rise. Nice and tall, maybe a gentle back bend. And release back to center. Release the hands down for me. Taking the hands back in. And now this time we're going to take the feet back into plank. Good. So keep it strong. And again, think about that pressing away from the floor. So rather than sinking into your shoulders, press the shoulders out for me. Exhale, down dog. And for those of you who this is your first down dog of the day or first down dog ever, just take it super soft. And what we're looking to do is draw the elbows towards each other, facing the inner part of the arm outward, with the eyes of our elbows really. And then for those of you who've done this before, just holding the heels back. For those of you who this is a bit more comfortable, bend into the knees. Looking ahead, nice deep inhale. Exhale. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. From here, wherever you might be, whether you're here or extended, we're going to take the right knee into the chest and we're going to step that foot up to the front. Coming onto your back toes, step forward. Looking ahead, we're going to find our drishti. So we're going to work into that focal point, looking ahead. Deep inhale, sweep the arms up into crescent. And really ground down into that back heel. The weight should be in this back leg, not the front leg, okay? Keep it tall, inhaling. And now we're going to exhale, sweeping the hands down. Inhale to rise. Exhale down. Inhale to rise. Exhale down. Inhale to rise. Now, as we rise, I want you to take this left arm forward, the right arm back. We're revolving our warrior, keeping everything super, super strong. You can look down the front arm or look down the back, whichever way feels comfortable for you. And those who wish to take it a little bit further, take the front arm out and release, reaching for that back leg, nice and long, perhaps looking up to the hand if that feels comfortable. Exhale, take the hands back, revolved warrior. And this time, bringing the hands all the way back round, we're going to place this right arm up to the sky and we're going to draw this left arm down, pressing away and reaching up, looking up to our right hand. And now we're going to bring this through and switch. Exhaling, left arm comes up, right arm comes back. Inhale. Exhale, bring both arms up to the sky, inhaling. Exhale, take the hands down to the ground. Step the right leg back, come back into your plank. And then for those of you who've got chaturanga, take chaturanga. Everyone else, you're going to take knees, chest and chin. Release the feet, inhale. Mini cobra, whether you're doing chaturanga or the knees, chest, chin. So rolling the shoulders back. So you roll the shoulders back, elbows into waist. Inhale. Exhale, release. Take the hands in front of you. Release the forehead to the floor. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So as we inhale, I want you to imagine drawing the energy from the earth through the third eye, opening the crown of the head, opening the mind to new possibilities, clearing a space just for you. And as we exhale, imagine that breath, as we inhale, drawing it all the way down to the tummy. As we exhale that breath, we release any anxieties, tensions, any stresses that we've had through the day or the week. So inhale, drawing change, opening and spreading out the ribs. Exhale, releasing through the tummy back to the earth, letting go. Inhaling, nourishing our mind and our body. Exhaling, releasing out through the tummy. From here, draw the body up, and we're going to take the elbows underneath the chest, spreading the fingertips nice and long. Draw the chest forward, roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Opening up the ribs, exhale. Now this time we're going to work through the vagus nerve. So this affects how we feel, is connected into our emotional well-being. And so when you're feeling very anxious, this is a great technique to use. Drawing the chest forward, we're going to just look over to the right shoulder, and I want you to look out the left eye. And you'll notice a pull coming through the neck and the jaw, perhaps. And you'll notice your breath has to slow down here. Inhaling. Exhaling, release. Just release the chin towards the chest, opening up the back of the neck. And then inhale, draw the head back up. Exhale, look over the left shoulder and look out the right eye. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Back to center. Good. Release the body all the way down. Take the hands under the chest. Roll the shoulders back. For those who wish to, tucking the toes in. You're going to extend through the backs of the legs, pushing into plank. For everybody else, just sink down into the knees, and you can come up and then press out into plank. So wherever you are, coming into plank or straight up into plank, exhale, down dog. Inhaling, exhaling, release that head. So we want to sink deeper and deeper into this practice, into the breath. And now this time we're going to step forward and we're going to take the left foot forward. So taking the left knee into chest, step it forward. Crescent lunge, drishti, finding your focal point, sweep the arms up tall. Hold it here, nice deep inhale. We're going to exhale, release the breath. So imagine drawing this energy from the earth. And as we exhale, we release all the way back down. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, sweep the arms up. Take the left hand up to the sky, right arm comes down, reaching up, looking up to the left hand. Exhale, sweep it through, reaching up through the right arm. Make sure we're pressing firmly into the back of the heel, pulling the tummy muscles in, opening up the psoas, and release. Take the hands forward this time power lunge. Hold it strong. Exhale, take the hands down to the ground. This time stepping forward with the right foot, feet together. Softening into the knees, take the hands in front of you, ground down into the hands, and then from here, imagine scooping the belly up and in. And as we do that, we draw the bum up to the sky. So scooping up and in, releasing the head down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pressing away. Inhale. Exhale, and you might find you even can start to sink even deeper into that forward fold as we draw the tummy up and in. And the feet become lighter. Shake the head off. And then taking the hands underneath the feet. Now, that can be your fingertips or the whole hand, depending on how bendy you're feeling today. And again, if you need to, if you do struggle getting to your feet at all, bend the knees, okay? That's absolutely fine. If you're a bit more bendy, then obviously you can come straight. Nice deep inhale, lift and draw the chest forward. Now, as you exhale, draw the tummy up and in, soften the knees, the elbows, and release the head. Inhale. Exhale, shake that head off. And just start to notice how that feels in the fingertips, the bottom of the feet, that grounding sensation between the hands, the feet, the body. Almost like this little cocoon that you're in. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. Release the hands. Sweep the hands back, bend into the knees, reaching up tall. Inhale. Interlace the hands, palms face up to the sky, look up to the sky. Exhale over to your right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lifting up and over to your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. If you need to take hands to shins, that's fine, or blocks. And then taking the hands back down, soften into the knees, jump or step back. Coming to Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra this time, opening up that whole body. Deep inhale, opening up the back, draw tummy up and in. Exhale, extended child's pose, knees out to the side, feet together, bum onto those heels. If you struggle getting your bum to the heels, see if you can walk your hands back. It's not so important getting the head down, but more important to try and get the bottom back. So just see if you can maybe be higher up, but be able to get the bottom a little bit further back. For those of you already there, release the forehead to the floor, inhaling, or maybe to a block, exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Last deep inhale. Filling up the tummy, the chest, the shoulders. Exhale. Slowly come up to rise, come round onto your bottom. And then from here, just taking the feet in front of us, arms out long, and we're going to roll through the spine. So coming down into the lower back, all the way through. Maybe feeling a few clicks and clacks as we come down. And then hands down by the side, just draw the feet underneath the knees. And then we're going to ground down into bridge. So we're going to draw the tummy in, pulling the belly button down and in, tipping the tailbone, and we're going to rise all the way through the spine. So working up the spinal column, up to the neck. Squeeze those hips up, pull the tummy in. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly roll back down through the spine, all the way through the middle, down to the bottom. And then finally draw those knees into the chest. And you can take a nice gentle happy baby here with the knees bent. And for those of you, again, who are maybe a little bit more bendy or feeling want a little bit more openness, full happy baby. So bringing the feet out, either grabbing hold of the toes, or you can wrap and take to the outside of the feet. Make sure you're keeping the sit bones down. We don't want to start lifting the bottom up in order to get to that position. If you do find you're doing that, just come to the toes or maybe even the shins or the calves. A nice deep inhale, opening up the hips, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release, draw the knees back in, and just when you're ready, slowly lower the right leg and then the left leg to the corners of your mat. Release the arms out to your side. Release the head, so allow the jaw just to sink back slightly, finding an opening in the throat. And arms can be as wide as they like, okay? Give those fingers a little wiggle, toes a little wiggle. Close off the eyes, and we'll take a short shavasana here. So we're going to just work our way through the body. And we're going to inhale deeply down to the very end of our toes. And then we're going to exhale and start to release and let go. So imagine with each inhale, we're nourishing through the body. And as we exhale, we're just allowing stresses, anxieties, tensions, anything that no longer serves you, we release that out of the body. And each exhale allows us to melt down a little deeper into the mat. So inhale through the nose, opening up the tummy and the chest, working our way all the way down to the toes. And now exhale, softening into the feet, the ankles, the knees, and the hips. Inhale again. And deeply into the pelvis, the hips, the tummy, and exhale as you let go, soften completely down. Allow that tummy to settle, pelvis to release, the lower back to soften. Inhale. Open up that chest. Now just hold that inhale for a moment here. Notice the expanse of our chest, the space we've created. And now exhale, let it go, release. Maybe you notice it felt tight, and now it feels softer. Inhale. Broadening out into the shoulders, the elbows, the fingers, the wrists, give them all a little wiggle. And exhale, and then soften. Allow those fingers just to go a little bit dead down to the floor. Elbows relaxing, shoulder blades softening out, opening up. And then last inhale into the crown of the head, back of the neck, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Creating space and light and positivity throughout the crown of our head. And as we exhale, releasing, allowing ourselves to let go. On your next inhale, I want you to take a releasing breath on the exhale. Inhale. Opening the whole body. Exhale, let it all out. Draw the right knee into the chest, the left knee into the chest. And in your own time, roll to your right hand side, releasing the head as we go. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly roll yourself up to seated. Keeping the eyes closed. Take the hands to heart center. And we'll just finish off with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Meaning to bring peace to yourself, peace to others around you, your friends, your family, peace to the universe, everything that surrounds us. Inhale. And as you exhale, gently fluttering open the eyes, gazing past the fingertips. Inhale. We're going to sing, you might sing Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bowing your head, relaxing the shoulders. Thanking yourself today for this practice, for finding the strength within, for finding your power, for finding the light within the darkness. Enjoy the rest of your week and day ahead. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me, and please do subscribe, and I will see you again soon.